Hey, we're up at Camp de Benneville. I just dropped off their diesel, and Lori and Steve are trying to unbury a Toyota pickup. It's their fuel truck that's got the diesel tank on the back. They're trying to that thing's got 8 foot, 10 foot of snow on it, so they're trying to get that unburied. I'm gonna get my scanner up here, and then we'll get out of here, heading to Big Bear. See what's happening up there. Let me turn my scanner on. And they got one lane in here. It's starting to melt, and the berms are collapsing. When I came in, tighten this down. Ooh. Turn. When I came in, the berm had collapsed in front of the entrance, almost blocking the entrance, the far side berm. So Frank's out with their tractor. He's got a bucket and an excavator. He's helping Bob. I'm going to see if I can go down and find those guys. Bob Holleran at the Jenks Lake Camp Host. They're having issues in there. When I went by yesterday, they had one lane that looked like barely going in. They all the camp hosts winter over there at Barton Flats. Bob and what's the other guy? There's the couple from Heart Bar, I think, is in there. I can't remember their names. Kathy and who else was over there? The guy from San Gorgonio Campground. There's 3 or 4 hosts that winter in their RVs over there. I want to go by and talk to Bob and those guys and see what stories they have. I got some pictures for Janet. Janet James is the director, I think it is, up here, like one of the big enchiladas. But they got diesel for their fuel truck, and also their actually I could have brought, hopefully he's got enough fuel. I think he had enough. I should have taken a can to him. Frank is their maintenance guy. He's on that tractor. He's over at Barton Flats Campground trying to dig out better. Those guys over there, I should have took a gas can to him. But they let him know I was here. So if he needed gas, hopefully he would have said something. I'm hoping I can get out down here. And these berms are so big, when they collapse, they block the road. I mean, like 4 feet of snow high. Like this berm right here, let's go. There's a squirrel out. Lori said she saw a bobcat over by Jenks. I've only seen a couple squirrels. Like down here, this big berm, if this collapses, and what Lori was saying, they're worried about, it collapses, and then if that storm Friday, it rains, it's going to freeze it like concrete. Ooh. Looks like somebody came by. That road grader guy. There was a road grader down there working. Yeah, see how he pushed it into the driveway a little bit? That Jenks Lake in front of me was pretty much blocked. I had to cut the corner. Oh, can we get out of here? Yeah, that road grader did that. Oh, there we go. Back on the road again. Jenks Lake is actually worse than yesterday because the sun is melting these berms and they're all collapsing. So they almost have to keep a guy or a worker, a driver, over here just up and down all day, keeping the. We'll probably see another. Well, he looks like he's gone through. I was telling Emma about when I came up right there by Camp Cedar Falls. She knew about it already. On the east side of Camp Cedar Falls, there was a patch of ice. Wasn't there yesterday? Or at least I hit it kind of in a turn, and I went sideways. There was a car coming. Luckily, that car wasn't close to me, or she'd have T-boned me. But Lori said she hit it on their Subaru all-wheel drive, and she went sideways. Yeah, they were telling me to call that in because that's two of us that went sideways there. It's kind of on a curve, so you're on the gas on a curve, which just throws you right into a broadside slide. Yeah, that was a hello. Yeah, he must be up here because there wasn't this much snow on the road yesterday. And eventually these berms will shrink down. It's going to rain Friday, Saturday. These berms will shrink down to where if they do break off, you can just drive over them. But the problem is there's rock coming down in there too. You're going to catch some rock. Good way to bend a rim or pop a tire. And here's Jenks Lake Road that goes down to the lake. And I don't even think it's open. Is he working on... Getting ready. But he may be trying to... No, he's just cleaning up that shoulder. There's still a... he's trying to widen that right there. It's kind of narrow. Crazy times. I wonder if they've done anything ever. Yeah, the Poop Out Hill turnout right here where the gate is. They haven't done this. There's a big turnout on the right. There's a little bit of a turnout. Somebody drove up to the gate, it looks like. There's your picture of... what would that be? The backside of... there's Sugarloaf, the big one. And the backside of Big Bear, the ski lodges up there. Snow Summit. Wee wee! Coming down to what they call East Flats. This end they call it Jenks Lake Road East. Where I turned off 38 way back there about 4 miles they call it Jenks Lake Road West. Jenks Lake Road parallels 38. And then it hooks back into 38. Yeah, the road down into Jenks Lake I think is right there. They have a maintenance road, or the fire trucks are usually during the fire. There's a road back there that goes down to the lake, kind of the east side of the lake. There's a gate there, but it's buried. You can't even see. I saw the top of the sign. You know, it says no parking. Yeah, this is what's happening right here. See on the left? It's dribbling out into the highway. We're getting up by trailhead for South. I think this is it right here. Yeah, the South Fork of the trailhead. Actually, we just went by the parking lot. I couldn't even see it. The berms are so tall. The parking lot for the trailhead is back there on the left. This is Frog Creek on the right. Whoa, berm. Yeah, see the berms are collapsing. Can't see the creeks, but I got a feeling Frog Creek is going to be... It's been just a trickle during the summer. We've been watching Frog Creek as it feeds Jenks Lake. Hoping it will come up, and then there's another creek up here that feeds Jenks. It actually goes down and intersects with Frog Creek. But this is good for Jenks Lake. This is going to be a lot of runoff. You know, it's going to take weeks for this to melt, so hopefully it'll slowly, look out, trickle into Jenks Lake. Jenks Lake is down about a third of its level, quarter. Got pretty low. Here's this other creek here. I'm not sure if this creek has a name. I don't think it does. It comes off from the same area up by Slushy Meadows, up the trail to Dry and Dollar Lake. There's the old Poop Out Hill was up higher, where you could park, but they closed the gate down low, so now you got to hike up to where Poop Out Hill was the trailhead start, and that goes up the north side of Mount San Gorgonio, the kind of the northeast side. You come around Dry Lake, Dollar Lake, and then you climb up if you want to go to the summit. If you start here, it's here or Fish Creek, you're about, I think, a couple thousand feet higher than if you do it in Forest Falls on the Vivian Creek Trail. I did Vivian Creek, and boy, it was a butt kicker. So the next time we came around on this side, and it was a much easier climb. We weren't wore out as much the first day, because the first day you're acclimating, to the altitude. So you really don't want to. I got altitude sickness one time on Vivian Creek. We got the halfway camp, and I was with this guy was a gym rat. He was really in good shape, and he was wanting to get to the top, man. We pushed hard with heavy packs, and we stopped there, and next thing I knew, I was barfing over the side, and I should have went down, but I stayed there with him because he really wanted to get to the top. Yeah, that's the problem. You get somebody that's in better shape, or they're in worse shape than you, and you want to leave them. Well, he didn't want to leave me, but he was really wanting to get to the top the first day, and it was just too high, too fast. And we were really heavy. We must have had 50, 60 pound backpacks. Where a lot of guys that go up there 40, 35, 40. We were in the military, so we were in really, really good shape. I was 19, 20. Scott was same age, but he was one of the guys, gym rat, just a stud at PT. The guy, when you do flutter kicks or 8-count push-ups, and he'd just keep going. Everybody, they'd say do 50, and we'd knock him out. He'd keep going, and the instructors would get so mad because he could do them all day long. They'd finally come over and say, stop. Because it was embarrassing them. Because they knew they couldn't keep up with him either. Stop. How you doing? Good. I just took some diesel up to the camp over there, Camp to Benneville.
Oh, okay, yeah.
How you guys doing?
We're good.
You're good?
We're good. We're digging out. I mean, little pathways everywhere we got to go, but,
Narrow and a little wider?
Yeah.
The problem now I see is the berms are collapsing.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to take care of on our road.
Clean up your road?
Yeah, every day I got to go down around this time when it's warmest. Everything's falling in.
Yep.
And all the ice from the night before turns to slush, so it's the best time to hit it.
Yeah.
We had our own issue. We had to go down and get diesel because we couldn't get a truck up here. So we took our flatbed truck down to our Merritt Gas down there in Colton.
Got some diesel?
2 50-gallon drums.
You got my number? So if you need diesel or you want me to pick up your cans, what I did with them was I picked up the cans, went down, and brought them back.
No, I think we're good.
You're good?
We just got 100 gallons.
Oh, you're good.
That's the most we can take without a hazmat, whatever. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
100 gallons is
we can give you 100 gallons. We can give you 2 50-gallon barrels. We're like, we'll take it. That's really all we need. I mean.
After that, you got to do paperwork, huh?
Yeah. Well, actually, we have the account with them. They bring us. They deliver to us. So usually.
Am I in the way? Is he going to come this way?
Yeah, you get out. We'll be all right. Yeah, we went down and bought 2 new snow blowers. I mean, we really had to jump on it while we could. And,
yep, gear up for the.
When we were down, we went Home Depot, Ace Hardware, and then Best Lumber had shovels left over. Ace Hardware said the Hot Shots came and bought a dozen of them. We're like, really?
I was going to go get some, and I called around. They said, we're out.
Everybody, yeah.
Luckily, I had mine. I was going to give it to somebody if they needed it, but I wish I'd have had more shovels.
Yeah.
But so far, I haven't run anybody that needs a shovel.
No, we got 3 good metal ones, and then a couple of fluffer shovels.
What's the best one? Those deep scooper ones?
No, just big. I don't know. They're probably like 16-inch full metal shovels.
Are you doing the roofs? How are you doing the roofs?
We have 2 flat spots. There's one over our dining hall that's very gradual, so we put the snowblower on the roof. Put it in the Bobcat, put it up on the roof, and shot it all off to the other side.
There you go.
And then
that works.
The other cabin's it's more like a work trailer or something like that. So it's a flat top. I had to put 2 guys on the roof,
clean it up,
and I mean, it was tough. You can't keep up with a foot every day or more. I mean,
I've never seen snow like this here. Even when I grew up in Iowa in the blizzards, I saw 2 road graders yesterday. The first road grader couldn't push. They brought a second one in Arrowhead.
Oh, to give him
like a push pull, like a train.
Yeah.
To push him because he couldn't push.
Wow.
That I've never seen that.
See, it got to the point where we just couldn't keep driving at night. Couldn't keep the plow going. Couldn't keep the truck going. You just couldn't see. It was too dangerous. And then the next morning, you come back and the 2 feet again, filled in the same spot you just did yesterday. You're like, man,
come on.
This is gonna take 4 or 5 hours again, and then you do what you can in the little window you got where it's still falling, but and then the same thing. Put the tractor away at the end of the night. We can't do anything anymore, and then
gotta dig it out in the morning.
Next morning is the same thing. It was just
Highway 38, this side of Camp Cedar Falls. I went sideways on some ice.
Oh, that spot. That was a couple weeks ago. The same thing you're talking about.
The avalanche was there. Lori at Camp Benneville said she hit it in her Subaru. Same thing went sideways. I had a car come my way. Luckily, she slowed down, or she would have T-boned me.
Yeah,
I mean, I literally went. Boop.
We've been telling each other because I went through it. I told Barton. He was like,
"You all know about it?"
I went through it too, and we told.
Take it easy.
Yeah, and fortunately, when I went through it, my Jeep did the same thing. I got a little fishtail going, and I brought it back, and then kept going, and then it went again. But nobody was coming, so I had the ability to try to get to the side where there was
get away from it. Yeah, it's like get out of this. And then you hit the pavement. You're like, what?
Yeah, you do a quick.
Yeah, it's like that poor lady when she went by. She's looking at me like,
what are you doing? Yeah.
You drinking today?
Yeah. No, I mean. Yeah.
And you got a little skid steer, huh?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Get around pretty good.
Yeah, we had to chain up the rear. I've got chains to the front too. It just.
Oh yeah, you got chains on the rear.
It gets icy on this hill, so sometimes you can't really turn around. You got to come all the way down and go back up.
Whip around. You had any problem with people coming in, Googans?
No.
I haven't seen anybody screwing around.
No, I mean they've had the forest closed for the most part. So.
Yeah, the forest is closed, but the check they didn't check me yesterday. They just waved me through,
really?
And I didn't know the guy. Sometimes if they know me, they'll wave me.
Yeah.
Buddy said he had a Kubota. They waved him through it on 18. I guess they assume he's going to help, which he was.
Yeah.
They didn't even slow him down. They just whoop.
Yeah. I mean, a couple of days ago when we were coming back with the diesel and a bunch of other supplies, snowblowers, all that.
What'd they do with you guys?
He stopped and he was like, "Where are you guys headed?" And we're like, "We're on a mission. We got a supply run." He's like, "All right."
Chippy or Caltrans?
No, it was Caltrans. He had the vest and the helmet on.
Yeah, the other night though, a guy was like, and there was a Chippy there today. He did look at my badge, my media badge. He did eyeball it, he's looking at it, looking at the picture. Yeah. So it's back to resident only, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But a lot of the people that work here, they're not. We don't have IDs that reflect that we live here.
Yeah.
So we just have to say that
you can't prove you live up here.
Yeah.
But that's where the Chippy, they got to be flexible.
Yeah.
If you got diesel.
And they are. Yeah, they're flexible with us. I mean, they know we got to go run errands too. That we got to get groceries and whatnot. We went down the other day and my buddy's ID says out in LA, and mine says down there, and so
San Diego. What are you doing up here?
What are you guys doing? We're like, man, we live up there. We just have to run and get groceries and do all that stuff. And
that's cool. You guys you're doing good.
Yeah, I mean, we'll make it through. You got the corporate side. They keep asking us when are we going to be out, when are we going to be free, when we can get guests back, and we're like, man.
Yeah,
next month.
Shannon said they were bugging the hell out of her, and I said, no tour buses can get up here, right. And it's still pretty gnarly with the roads. And I said, plus you can't play in the snow; it's so deep.
No, and our whole activity area is up on like upper camp, lower camp, and then upper camp. We have 2 different kind of layers to it. They can't get up there.
Yeah,
we've been focused on getting camp back, getting into cabins, checking hot water heaters, checking pipes, doing all that.
Yeah, you're not ready.
We're not doing that.
Yeah, it's
we were
like
supposed to have 150 people showing up on Friday, and we were, no, man.
that's when it's going to rain. They're worried about the roofs. They're going to start collapsing because Forceful had no roofs collapse. They lost a couple of water tanks.
Oh yeah.
They're down to boil water. You know that deal.
Yeah. We got our intake got clogged. Our water guy Lee, he had to hike up. It's about a mile and some change.
Above you here?
Yeah. So you had to hike all the way up to the Santa Ana South Fork up there, and then put waders on, climb in there, get it unclogged.
Oh shit!
Hike all the way back, snowshoe all the way back, and then run the system for a couple days to
blow it out,
all the stuff out, and then we just got it back yesterday.
What was blocking it? Rocks or snow or?
Rocks, snow, branches,
everything.
pine needles, everything was just jammed in there. And then it's it's about 6-inch.
Pipe, don't take much.
And it's a mile and some change long, where you only have 2 or 3 spots that you can inspect it, clean it out, do something like that. So kudos to that guy.
Can we get a picture of you?
Huh?
Can we get a picture in the loader?
You want? Yeah, sure.
Mount up, huh?
No. I mean, we got rain coming.
Yeah, that's what he says to me.
Okay, so we're just about there. We're at 72.
Are you 72?
Yeah. That's so, yeah. The rest of the staff that I've got going right now, they're digging out about 3 feet from the hillside, and we've got a whole bunch of wattle that we're putting in. Hopefully it'll help a little bit, but there's still too much snow to really tell. It's gonna. Oh really? Yeah, it's. Hopefully the roads don't wash out. Mudslides, avalanches. They had all sorts of concerns and. Everything disappeared. Everything. Oh, really? I think they went down to Seven Oaks or something. I think they went down. I mean, we have a couple cameras, and we've seen maybe 1 or 2 foxes, but haven't seen any deer, any coyotes, and the week before the storm, they were all herded up. There were 20, 30 of them cruising through, doing their thing, and then now they're gone. So I think they went down. They probably went down to 7 Oaks.
How much snow you think you got?
4.5, 5 feet. Probably 5 feet, and in some drift spots, 6.
They're saying more snow.
Yeah, I saw Arrowhead and Crestline and Arrow Bear. A lot of them get a lot more than us. Oh, yeah. I appreciate it, Jeff. Thanks.
I should probably stop the video. I hope you heard, we were talking to a guy there at Camp Mountain Chai. What they've been going through. He said about 5 feet of snow, they think. I'm going to restart the video.